somebody said, hey, this guy Josh Stephen, what's he all about? What's the scouting report on this guy? What would you say?
Just mainly as an offensive approach, just gap to gap, a lot of doubles. I can show pop here and there, but it's my biggest asset to my game is not the power game. It's shooting the gaps, be able to go opposite field, putting the bat on the ball every single at bat, hitting the ball hard. My speed has progressed over the past 6 months or so. I was like average runner, now I'm a plus runner, so that's always been a help. And then just defensively, I've also improved. That's probably the biggest area where I've actually improved is defensively, just tracking down balls. And I mean, I've always had a strong, accurate arm, so that's always been good.
Your swing is very compact, not a lot of pre-pitch motion.
Mm-hmm.
Who are some pitching some hitting coaches you've worked with? Some people who've helped you really, kind of perfect that swing.
Well, I started working with my first hitting coach at the age of 11. His name was Jordan Swaden, and he was kind of the first guy that he was the first guy that told me, like, hey, you need the quieter, the more simple that your swing is, the better you're going to be in the long run when it comes to facing harder pitching. And he established that from a very, very young age. And just being able to go opposite field as a left-handed hitter, that's something special to be able to do. So that's the biggest thing that we always worked on. And then I moved 3 years ago from Chino Hills down to Newport Beach, so I ended up switching hitting coaches, and I hit with a guy named Bobby Desjardins. And he's just progressed my swing to like a whole nother level, from just being able to repeat from pre-pitch to my actual swing to like my mental approach. He's just taking it to a whole nother level, and it's like evolved to a more advanced approach, but it's honestly the simplest thing that I could do.
What do you think, as a hitter right now, your biggest strength is, and what do you think your biggest weakness is?
My biggest strength right now is I don't miss too many pitches. When I get my pitch, I usually hit it hard, and it's going somewhere in the gaps. Being able to go opposite field, I've been able to do since I was 8-9 years old. It's just come natural to me. My biggest weakness right now is probably my mental approach, in the sense of I'm really hard on myself. I strive to be the greatest like I could be, and when I don't live up to my standards, I get mad at myself, and I could tend to overshow it, and it could put me like in a bad area, like during my when I miss a pitch, or I fly out, or I ground out, and I know that I missed my pitch, or I know what I did wrong. But I'm just letting it go and moving on to the next play. I mean, it's something I've worked on, but I'd say that's probably my biggest weakness right now.
Going from the summer to the fall, you seem to be one of the more improved players in the country, and then this spring, this tournament going off. What's been the key for you in kind of making those adjustments and improving as a player?
Yeah. Like you said, the summer was probably one of the worst 3 months I've ever had in baseball. It was a humbling experience, and it made me realize that I wasn't as good as what I thought I was, or what people were telling me. So for me to be able to go through that, looking back, was probably the best thing that's ever happened to me, because I got in touch with Bobby, who has made my swing into what it is right now. I've gotten in touch with the outfield coach I work with right now, that's taken my defense a whole nother level. The speed coach that I work with, the strength guys that I work with. If it wasn't for the summer that I had, I would have never gone in touch with them. And I came out during the fall, and I took off all of August. I came out during the fall, and it was just a new beginning, basically. And it was probably for the better that I had the summer that I did. Mm-hmm. So I'm pleased where everything is right now, and just gonna keep going out there and playing baseball.
You have the commitment to USC, but also some pro scouts interested in you. Kind of, how do you weigh those two things right now, and kind of where are you? Do you have any particular direction you're leaning, or an understanding of what it might take for you to go pro? Well,
the way I look at it is, USC is USC. It's a great it's a great school, great education, great baseball. But then again, like the pro side's also there, and to be able to play baseball every single day and make that my job, I mean, it's my dream. So I mean, I'd love to be able to go play baseball every day as soon as I can, and both the pro route or the college route. I mean, you couldn't go wrong with either route. So I mean, the way I look at it is just go out there every day, play the game loose, just do my thing when I go play baseball, and whatever happens the day of the draft happens. And I mean, it's two good routes, so I'm not opposed to going to college, but I mean, I want to go play pro baseball as soon as I can. So.
This team here this week, very impressive. A lot of underclassmen. Have you kind of taken a leadership role and kind of shown guys, hey, here's how you go about it. Here's what you can do if you keep working hard.
Yeah, like I mean, this team we have 4 or 5 freshmen. We have, I mean, our middle infield sophomores. Our third baseman's a junior. We have a sophomore in the outfield, and then there's me and 3 other seniors. So I'm currently the captain of this team, and being able to play with the travel ball team that I've played for, and like just playing at a high level that like pretty much my whole life has helped me a lot with just like leading a team just like this. Because I mean they are young, they're inexperienced, and you can tell there's a lot of talent on this team. It's just from an inexperienced level, it shows out there, and I do my best to try to pick everybody up, have everybody's back. Because I mean I was in this tournament as a freshman, so I know what it's like to have the pressure on you as an underclassman dealing with all the upperclassmen. So I just try to be there for them and encourage them to just say, hey, like it's gonna be okay. Just go out there, play loose, play calm, do your thing, and it'll show. It'll be okay. Just don't go out there and overcomplicate things, because that's when things pretty much go wrong. And like this team's talented, and we have a bright future. We have a bright future with this team. So as long as they play calm and play the way they can and capable of, like we should win a lot of games.
Last question for you. What are some goals for you, both for the team and personally?
For the team, one of our goals is to come out here, have a good showing. We come back. We have practice on Monday. We start the Boars Classic on Tuesday. So another one of our goals is to compete every game in that tournament and try to go out with a championship. CIF is in the near future. Trinity League is one of the toughest leagues in the country. So being able to go out there and compete every game and maybe win a Trinity League title, CIF title. Those are two of our biggest goals as a team. As for me, just going out there, having a great game every game, play at the level that I expect myself to play at, and others too. I want to put myself in the best situation to go try to make my dream come true and get drafted and go play baseball every single day. But if that doesn't happen, I want to put myself in the best situation to be able to start as a freshman and make an impact at USC.
Excellent. Thanks, Josh. Appreciate it.
No problem.